like Centery Natural. I'm a little tired right now. It's about 5:30. I need to get ready for work, but I've been wanting to trim my hair. So I know it's a little early, but I'm the most productive for my own personal life before work. So I know it's pretty hard for some individuals, obviously, that if you usually go to a salon to get your hair trimmed. I've always had my hair trimmed either by my mother or I started taking it over. It hasn't been the most even in life, but I think my system now works a lot better. My hair isn't necessarily completely bone straight when I trim it. I usually blow it out, and I've been to work a couple days, so it's braided right now. And the braids seem to not necessarily keep it straight, but keep it straighter than twist. And then, after blowing it out, I can just comb it out a little bit more. Things to know. Some people, not that I don't recommend, I've never actually had it done, but like a diva cut, where you get your hair cut curly, I kind of err on that side. Like, I actually used to cut my hair when it was wet and curly, so it'd be a little uneven, but I knew the shape that I wanted with the curls in that way. I also like to either obviously blow dry my hair or pick it out into an afro, because when I realized if I straighten my hair like bone straight and then trim it, it looked good straight but not curly. And I noticed when I blow dry my hair and I like the shape of like my blown out afro, when it's curly, it lays well. Like if I try to keep my bangs a little bit higher, I should say, like, when it's blown out, it's a little lower than my nose, but with the shrinkage, they'll be a little higher than my eyebrows, but like a little bit more layered in the front and then longer in the back. It sounds like it's a mullet. It's not a mullet, I swear. I hope it doesn't look like a mullet. But what you're gonna want to do for your trim is, I just happen to have this cape. You don't have to. It's just easier cleanup. I'm in my bathroom, so I can like sweep up, cleaning up, and making life easier with hair cleanup. It's kind of like a goal of mine. Also, you want to make sure that you have some hair clips just to section your hair out of the way. You don't want to erroneously trim or retrim a section or accidentally cut hair off that you need. You do want trimming scissors. I have a wide tooth comb, but I can't find like my better like rat tail comb, so we don't have to work with this. His teeth look a little jankety, but we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, you're just gonna like a simple trim. I'm not like cutting my hair, but if you notice like the ends are starting to taper down, definitely needs some love. Trimming schedule wise, I used to trim my hair. I think I remember reading a blog that it was like, oh, you should trim your hair every 2 months, and I was like, my ends look great, but my hair is never growing. And my mom's like, because you're trimming your hair literally like every 2 months. Your hair grows, I believe, about, on average, I say for individuals, a half an inch every month. And I think I was trimming off, if my hair was growing that fast, that half an inch every month. So I wait now like every 3 to 4 months, or depending on the damage. If I'm manipulating my hair more, I see that maybe trimming needs to be a little bit more frequent. If I am letting my hair rest, and I think one of my goals for not only my own hair, but for working with my channel is to show more protective styles. I do a lot of twists, but obviously braids are an option. And look at this braid out. I wish we didn't have to comb it out and trim it, but and we're getting hang time. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this hair. So it's been worth using the protective styles because we're getting there. But definitely want to show you guys some options and having fun. I think it's very easy to get sick of your hair or bored with your hair. So I think that a good protective style is nice to have, that you can kind of just, like, I had on my cap, but this is a different one. The other one fell. Like these silk line caps, I love it. And just like have your hair braided or twisted and just chill, wear it around the house and just let your hair grow. I've kind of been doing that for the last couple months, and not really wearing my hair out, which I do love wearing my hair out, but it can be damaging. And that's why we have these protective styles. So I digress. But we're going to braid this hair. So again, it's not completely straight. I just didn't have time to, trim it right when I blew it out, but I tried to not, like, I only did 4 braids, like 1 in the front, or 2 in the front, 2 in the back, to kind of keep its consistency, and it looks really nice and thick. Oh, I just love a good thick head of hair. Okay, just oiling and scalping. Oiling your scalp. I can't talk. Again, 5:30. Being gentle with your hair. So my hair, if you can see, is kind of already layered, and I feel like this piece might have to end up going to the back. But I am going to take these front sections. I probably even could have kept them braided, but just in case if I needed pieces, I want the availability. So let's not use my shoulder, but let's do this. We'll clip this out of the way until we need it. And again, I'm looking for that a line of demarcation between the front and the back. And that's actually some of the back. Again, I remember my mom has always helped me do my hair. She's great. And my mom's a natural as well. But we both actually had relaxers and went natural at the same time. When I tell you her hair grew like 4 times the length of mine did in the year after she went natural. But I also think, she had better hair maintenance techniques and stuff. But I'm just salty. But she would trim my hair, but she also would make it a point to say, let's try to get it all one length. And for me, the way my head is shaped, the way my hair is shaped, and in comparison to hers, her hair, I don't know if she's like a 3A, 3AB. I'm definitely like a 3C, 4A, hair type. And we can go through typing in a different episode situation. But my hair is really curly and hers is more wavy. So hers looks great at one length. My hair looks dumb at one length. I look like Boo Boo the Fool, like Buzz of the Clown. I don't any of these things that shouldn't be. But so I like the layered look. That's the moral of the story. So what we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna take half of this and I'm just roughly take my wide tooth comb. Again, I actually don't know the brand of, or I know the brand, but I don't know the model name of the blow dryer that I use. But it's by Revlon. It is a paddle brush blow dryer. When I tell you I've never had a blow dryer like that before, I wish that I had one my whole life. Highly recommend if you paddle brush and you know, dry your hair at the same time. It just took, like, made it so easy to do the work of doing your hair. This portion, you can see, gets the most love. I need to stop brushing the back of my hair because then things like this wouldn't happen. So sometimes I go a little ham with trimming this portion. It does grow back pretty fast, but you can see the damage in the thinning. So I am actually gonna take this, because I actually don't care how long it is, but you see where it's like kind of starting to thin out. I am going to, I don't know, I'll turn to you guys. Bye-bye. It's gone. It's gone. Slight recommendation. I try to alternate the colors of my clips just so I know. Sometimes I'll just see like the color and grab it, and I've just like taken down all my hair, and that makes it a little bit harder when you've done all this work. So again, this piece might be a more accurate view of, we'll go a little lower, always starting at the ends and up. And again, you see, like, even though I had my hair braided, since it was blown out, it's kind of easy to get it semi-straight. My ends, ooh, they're so crispy, and not in a good way. So if you can see that, it's all thinned out, but you see where it's right at the point where it's like getting thicker. That's usually where I trim it. So we'll trim. It seems like a lot of hair, and a lot of people are like, oh my God, you're gonna lose so much hair. If it's dead and split, it has single strand knots, it's just gonna continue up the hair. And so when you think you're sacrificing length, you're actually sacrificing health. So if I can get all these nasty pieces out, you can see it's thinning, it's unhealthy. If I can get that out of my hair, it's gonna grow better. And I've seen it. Like, I used to be so afraid. I remember one time I cried. I was like, my hair was so long, and then it grew back. So I was a kid. This was a long time ago, but either way, just make sure that you are trimming, again, regularly, maybe every 3 to 4 months. But again, you see that? See that nastiness? So we're gonna go, I'm not cutting it, I'm just showing you a little bit above that. Now we have these nice clean ends. Nice clean ends. Okay, we'll do this one more time until we get to the front. Oh, also another thing, let me clip this back. If you want to keep it separated, sometimes it's just easy to do like a simple twist or a simple braid. I'm gonna just do this. It might take a little bit longer, but you know, again, you can clip it, but I see with the volume of my hair, I need like strong lines of demarcation as to whether the hair is trimmed or not. And now that we have our nice fresher ends, and you can see this was the shorter piece that I cut, you know, here's healthy, shiny. We're gonna get it together. So we'll keep moving along. I'm gonna use a bigger section, but you know, actually we'll split in half. Small, like, it might again take long, but small sections, especially if you haven't done this before. I know this sounds terrible. I'm not very particular. As long as I don't have anything asymmetric, I don't really care, as long as the nasty gritty ends are off. Oh, there's so many like single strand knots and stuff. And again, you see all that thin. I'm gonna bring it down to where the ends are thicker, and then we're gonna take all that nasty off. If you have somebody that can help you, obviously have them, or have yourself, you know, you can cut around, but this is how I do this as a solo. Might be wrong, but from the looks of things, I think our hair is doing okay. Yeah, I think we're doing okay with our method. Okay, so we have gotten to the front of our hair. I hope, and again, you don't have to twist in between. It's just easier for me to twist in between because I'm gonna just literally throw my twist up and then go to work. But for me, the front of my hair not only is shorter than the rest of my hair, the back of my hair, but also is the front is a different texture and grows differently. So usually, and I think from the last time I trimmed my hair a couple months ago, it's still kind of like keeping its shape, length, what have you. But usually I have to cut like twice the amount in the front to get the style that I want. You don't have to. I just, again, like to wear my hair in an afro and kind of have like a, I don't know if it's like a curly bang or something along those lines. So again, I'm gonna comb out this hair to get it. Again, it's not super straight, but straight enough. So, hair. I'm gonna comb this part out. Take this section from kind of like her bang area. We're gonna slowly just trim the layers. Oh, we should use black. Just keep that alternating color. Make sure we don't grab the wrong clip. I'm not gonna necessarily twist all of this quite yet. And this, again, just like the back of your hair, I get a little damage, well, a lot of damage in the front, so trim these pieces too. I'm gonna actually use the white clip to hold this because I'm not gonna twist it completely down yet. I'm gonna just put this in a big twist because I'm gonna go back with some product and just style the front of my hair. And before we hit the front, go to this side. Okay, that's why we use the colors. Another tip, obviously, start from the back, go to the front. It's just easier. You don't want all that hair in your face. Also, again, this is only one way that I trim my hair. Sometimes I do it when, again, it's just completely blown out into an afro or picked out. Not even necessarily blow dry, just sometimes picked out just to get that the shape of the afro that I want. We got one section left. Excuse me. We are plowing through. Yes. So the front. This is where things get a little interesting. We're gonna section the section. Again, the beauty of clips. color coding of the clips. We're gonna section this one more time. So black and the white one and the free part. And honestly, the ends up here don't look that bad in comparison to what I've seen for my hair. So I'll just take that. Just kind of, this is easier when I'm facing that way, but we'll just stick that back. This. To the little scraggly ends, bring her down, and boom. That's the little couple scraggle pieces. Again, for the last one, I'm turning this way toward the mirror. There you have it, trimmed hair. We technically finished in about an hour. That wasn't too bad. I would say it wasn't too bad. It could be worse. But that's it.